What's up? How's it going? Good, good.
So, if you had to compare yourself now to you a year ago or 2 years ago, what are the strides?
Yeah, just big strides. I think going back from year one and like looking at that film in year two, it was like I'm like, wow, like this isn't good. You know what I mean? And then year two, you go looking back, and it's just like every year you're trying to get better. And looking back on old film, it's like, wow, I'm such a better player now. So yeah, I think I'm just continuing to take strides and continue to grow. So.
Was it a point of pride for you that you didn't even bother with getting pursued after a preseason game?
It definitely meant a lot that coaches trusted me, believed in me, and yeah, it was different though. It was weird not suiting up and going out there. So, but yeah, for sure.
We've seen you battle with Kolar a lot. Saw you yesterday battle Ricard on a really good rep. That physicality, has that been an emphasis for you? And are you stronger, bigger? Are you heavier than you were?
Yeah, 100%. Physicality is always like that's the number one part of my game, 100%. And yeah, I'm definitely strong. It's been a great offseason here in the weight room. But yeah, not only is it my game, but it's the Ravens game, so it's important to bring that every day.
Where'd you make the biggest strides, you think, when you looked at that tape?
Yeah, looking at from tape year one to year two, it's just like seeing offensive formations better and being able to play faster, play looser, and just make plays off of that. So I think taking another step this year and just continuing to grow will definitely be great.
Davis, I'm curious, have you gone back ever and watched Jarrett Johnson tape? He was kind of a Ravens legend known for being very physical, setting a hard edge.
Yeah.
Is he anybody that you've talked about with you
Yeah.
or anything like that?
I've watched not only that, but we wear the same numbers. So I've watched as many podcasts, as many like everything that he's been on, just trying to like tap into his mental a little bit and his highlights as well, because he was a guy that maybe didn't get all the credit and stuff that he deserved, sack wise and pass rush wise, but he was a dominant run defender, dominant physical gritty player. So yeah, I've done a couple of deep dives on him and kind of gone through his career here, and yeah, he's a legend for sure. So it's a blessing to wear his number. Yeah.
Is he a guy that you kind of emulate, would you say? Is that fair to say?
100%, yeah. The way he played, the physicality, the effort that he played with, 100%, yeah.
Take us to follow up on that just a little bit. Obviously, there's a number of guys who really pride themselves as pass rushers. First in Owain Green and Van Noy. Do you look at your role on this team as being an early down? Are you happy with that? Or do you say, boy, I would love to kick inside on third down, or I'd love to be out there?
Yeah, I think that's something I'm always trying to improve on, But at the end of the day, it's a team sport, and so if my role is first and second down, I'm going to do that to the best of my ability and keep working to get, reps on third down. But the most important thing to me is winning, and whatever my role is, I have to do that to the best of my ability. So.
Tavius, earlier, what do your Canadian friends say about your career path?
Yeah, a lot. It's they're all really proud of me, and I think Canada as a whole, like more and more guys are getting drafted every year. So it's been great. There was guys that I look up to, and now for me, it's just important to show the youth that it's possible there, and just continue to grow that number every year.
Tavius, at the beginning of
Sorry, say that again. He was one of those guys.
Tavius, at the beginning of training camp, Mike Green had said that in that room of pass rushers, that you're the guy he looks up to, you're the guy he wants to emulate, you're the guy he's learning from. What's that dynamic been like, and how have you kind of been a mentor to him?
Yeah, I'll tell you, he's been a guy who has come in and just really like taking the details from day one, and I love that. He's on his playbook. He's taking great notes every day. We sit beside each other. So, yeah, really proud of him and the strides he's taken from OTAs to now. And I think he has that dog mentality, and he's going to be a dog for sure.
Hey, just going back to the Canada thing one more time. I know that Brent said that he really praised his father for getting him involved in American camps. Because that was his chance to get into college football.
Yeah.
What was your path like? Were you heavily recruited to play in the US?
From my path was kind of I played university in Canada first, so didn't really get any looks out of high school. But yeah, after my 2 years in Canada, COVID kind of led me to Ole Miss, and then from there, it was a blessing that COVID happened, because without that, I wouldn't have went to Ole Miss, and then it's just a trickle effect. So yeah.
Tavius, we've talked to Chuck Smith a bunch and sort of have a good sense of the energy that he brings. We just talked to Matt Robinson. What's he like in that room?
Yeah, Chuck brings the energy every day. He's always getting us better, getting us hyped up before practices. And same with Matt. Both of them bring energy every day, so it's a blessing to have both of them in the room. And yeah, Matt is just one of the smartest coaches I've been around. Like the way he knows X's and O's, and he puts us in good positions to make plays on game day. So.
Give an example of that.
Yeah, I have lots of examples. I can't really say certain plays and stuff, but there's a lot of big plays that I made last year from situations that we worked through in practice, we talked about in the meetings room, and then, you know, seeing that exact thing in a game and going here and making that play. So lots of situations like that, yeah.
Tavius, if you end up having that kind of Jarrett Johnson type career where you know, multiple contracts, you know, you're sort of known for doing the dirty work. Maybe people in the building appreciate you a little more than people outside. Are you cool with that? Like, is that be an image you're happy with, or? Like,
yeah. I think for me, you know, I'm always going to be working on expanding my role. That's important. But at the end of the day, it's so important to me to do what my role is to the best of my ability. So yeah, I would be happy with that for sure. I mean, he had a great career, and he's a legend in this building. He's on our defensive meeting like slideshow every day. He's one of the guys up there. So yeah, just playing my role to the best of my ability.
Tavius, I know Barstow obviously working's been through, but what has it been like just coming in with a pretty defined role? You're not one of the young guys that are maybe on the bubble at this point.
Yeah, I think it's been just continuing to get better every day. Like that's been my focus always. You know, whether I was in year 1, year 2, or year 3, I just had the same mindset of I have to get better every day because, you know, you're either getting better or you're getting worse. So every day I come out here, I try to put my best foot forward and just grow. Yeah.
Is it weird that you're one of like the established, or not quite older, but like established guys?
It is a little weird, yeah. It feels like I was just, you know, playing 60, 70 snaps in the preseason game, and now all of a sudden here we are. So it's crazy how fast the time has gone for sure.
All right, thank you, Tavius.
Appreciate you. All right.
So it's like Shea Gilgeous Alexander.